Fantastic reality. July 24, 2026. The formation of universes in the black cosmic void. Author of the publication, Anatoly Sem. My new hypothesis, which more accurately explains the possible processes that may precede the formation of universes in the black cosmic void. Having considered a large number of possible options for the formation of universes, I am inclined to assume the ancients were and are facing the desire to populate the unused black cosmic void that has no end. The black void of space reminds me of the unused area of a giant unformatted disk. Let's not ask questions abruptly. What area in infinity can the black cosmic void occupy, where it comes from and where it can end? The black cosmic void is an endless field of unused outer space. It is impossible for people who do not have a prepared consciousness to imagine what it is at all. Reasonable people need to learn to think correctly about this endless phenomenon located in outer space. Formation of a request for brain development. Nothing develops consciousness as much as the gradual, with breaks for brain rest, the opportunity to send one's thoughts deep into the black cosmic emptiness. To form a request for the possible development of one's brain, to allow further achievement of the expansion of one's consciousness. This training is not science fiction, this is an activity for astronauts who must be ready for deep space flights. For those who are interested, pay attention to the content of this information. Take time, in a state of rest, to think about the black cosmic emptiness, having the desire to know the unknown at least a few times a day, with breaks, and in a few months, you will notice a change that will open up additional opportunities for your brain to learn something new and vast, which you simply could not think of before. Further, it can be assumed that the preparation for use, of a part of the giant, cosmic disk, located in the black cosmic void occurs automatically by a force magnetic field, when the universe expands in the black cosmic void into the depths of space. Don't try to understand everything at once. Because this topic is in the realm of the unknown and is not open to everyone. Let's discuss. The region of the black cosmic void, after being formatted by the magnetic force field of the expanding universe, can already change its name and be called a region of the universe, if, of course, the word formatting is applicable here. What we can see in outer space is an already modernized, formatted part of the universe, reclaimed from the black cosmic void. With which I cannot agree. According to the generally accepted theory of the Big Bang, the cosmic universal matter, compressed in space to the size of one atom, at some point explodes, and, from the site of the explosion, the compressed cosmic matter that abruptly bursts out rushes into outer space, giving rise to the formation of the universe. The unreality in this not fully revealed, superficial interpretation of the generally accepted theory lies in the fact that gravity, which could simply compress the supergiant universe to the size of one atom, does not exist, and can hardly exist, either in outer space or in the black cosmic void. There are no further explanations that could substantiate the Big Bang theory, as well as explain the dynamics of further universal expansion and the existence of the end of the expansion of the universe. A theory in which only the beginning is described can only be a hypothesis. My hypothesis reveals a more complete substantiation of the formation of universes, the initial factor in the formation of which is the compression and bringing to the collapse state of the accumulated cosmic plasma matter in the internal reactors of black space holes. I propose a more realistic hypothesis that substantiates the possible cause of a large sharp release of compressed cosmic matter, which gives rise to the formation of not one universe, but a large number of possible universes located in a black cosmic void from each other, at a supergigantic distance, giving the universes flying away into the depths of space the necessary acceleration. The natural process of the formation of universes. Nurturing future universes. Black space holes, which create future universes, use the function of accumulating plasma inside their reactors. At the same time, this plasma is not transferred anywhere, as ordinary black space holes do, from which two bipolar jet streams, channels, emanate. My hypothesis involves the preliminary compression under gigantic pressure of cosmic plasma matter located in the reactors of black space holes, in superhuge universal plasma bubbles. Such universal plasma bubbles, with hot plasma in them, are specially prepared, are nurtured and brought inside black cosmic holes to the necessary state for the creation of future universes. How this can happen? First, in certain places of the black cosmic void, black space holes are formed, which differ from ordinary black holes in that these black space holes only accumulate cosmic matter inside their internal reactors in the form of crushed finely dispersed plasma, without transferring this plasma anywhere. Like ordinary black holes do, engaged in the transfer of plasma through their multipolar rotating communication channels. The process of universe formation. Operation of space holes. Also, intelligent people who have reached a certain level of development of their mind should already understand that black space holes operating in outer space are energetic, cosmic tools that perform certain work in space. I have already mentioned this in my previous publications. Classical space holes engaged in the transfer of plasma space matter in outer space. Cosmic energy instruments, black holes, in their classical use, can create in their inner vents, prominent reactors, grinders, areas with the highest possible pressure and the resulting high temperature. In the internal reactors of such space holes, the incoming cosmic matter is processed to a plasma state. After that, again in the classic use of space instruments of black holes, the crushed in the grinders, the processed incandescent plasma, rotating at the speed of light, goes outside, in the form of two bipolar jet streams, which deliver this processed finely dispersed plasma to the right places in outer space, for gigantic distances for all kinds of needs. To build galaxies, to maintain solar disks, and so on. The main function of such black space holes is to be found near solar bubbles in quasars, collecting solar mixed plasma, for its processing, transfer through its jet channels and further use of this plasma. Intelligent people should already understand that the cosmic energy instruments of black holes perform various activities in outer space together, and can be connected with each other, and even combined into energy cosmic networks, performing joint work. You need to accept this already, so as not to waste time on enlightenment and beating around the bush. Special space instruments: black holes engaged in the formation of future universes. These special space holes use the communication with quasars, which process and transfer hot plasma through their jet channels to the internal reactors of these special space holes for its accumulation and compression, which are only engaged in the creation of future universes, while they do not transfer this cosmic plasma anywhere. The formation of universes is a long process that can take millions or even a billion years. To form future universes, special instruments are formed in the black cosmic void, space holes, which work only to receive and accumulate plasma. In the internal reactors of such cosmic holes, plasma, the matter of future universes, is held under enormous pressure in the plasma bubbles that are being formed. Since the black cosmic void has no boundaries, the formation of universes in the black cosmic void may require the launch of a large number of cosmic holes that form different universes, only accumulating plasma anywhere, without transferring it for its further use. According to my assumption, in the black cosmic void, not one, but a large number of universes can simultaneously grow inside the reactors of different cosmic holes, which at certain moments of their maturation, they go into an active phase, throwing out cosmic universal matter accumulated under enormous pressure in certain places located in the black cosmic void, giving rise to the formation of many universes. In the universal construction of universes, the distance between the universes must be taken into account, so that they cannot, having reached their maximum expansion, negatively affect other expanding universes. An additional substantiation of my hypothesis is the cultivation of future universes in the inner reactors of black space holes. Only my hypothesis is that the explosions that create universes have a very different one: the natural nature of their education. How this can happen. How to create gravity that would simply take and compress the compressive universe in outer space, and even more so, to a single atom. In no way. This is unrealistic, and all this is an impossible task. So, to create a gravitational compressive magnetic field of enormous strength inside the black cosmic void, for this, a black cosmic hole of gigantic size will be needed, inside which it is possible to create conditions for the long-term accumulation under gigantic pressure of cosmic mass, inside the formed plasma bubble, for the subsequent sharp release of plasma matter accumulated in this plasma bubble at the right time, bringing the contents of this plasma bubble to the pre-collapse state and the consequent, abrupt cessation of the retention of hot plasma compressed in this plasma bubble, located in the inner reactor of a black space hole. After that, the black hole ceases to exist, which was only needed to squeeze and hold in its reactor a giant universal plasma bubble to the desired state. Many intelligent people who carefully observe the cosmos may have already noticed that a black space hole can easily appear in the desired place in outer space, and after a while, having carried out its energy work, activity, can just as easily suddenly disappear, leaving no trace in the cosmic sky. I will not explain how this happens yet. Because then, first, you will need to tell and explain in detail what precedes the formation of cosmic black holes. This is also not a single process in which more than one black space hole participates. But this is possible later in other publications. To make it clear, the cosmic energy tools of black holes have different functions that they perform. Therefore, the black space holes that form the universes are engaged in the cultivation and accumulation of plasma matter inside the universal bubbles located in the internal reactors of such black space holes. This process can drag on for a long time. Millions, or even a billion years. We already know how ordinary space instruments, black holes, behave, which are engaged in the transfer of hot plasma, which escapes from the inner reactors of such black space holes in the form of two output jets rotating at superluminal speed. And now, my question to you. What do you think? If a black cosmic hole that compressed plasma in its internal reactor for a certain number of millions, or even a billion years, does not transfer this plasma anywhere, but only accumulates it? What will happen if this black hole, which holds the universal plasma bubble inside its inner reactor, under gigantic pressure, for millions of years, abruptly, in a fraction of a second, stops working? You should already understand. Then, you don't even need to blow up anything. From the word at all. Because, an abrupt stop in the work of a black space hole, accumulating and squeezing hot plasma in its internal reactor for millions of years, will provoke a colossal release of the accumulated hot universal matter into outer space, located in the black cosmic void, giving rise to the natural formation of the universe. So just to say the Big Bang that formed the universe, calling it a theory, is to say nothing, neither about the causes, nor about the many other things that really served as a detonator to the formation of the universe. Next. According to this hypothesis of mine, the end of the universal expansion and the expansion of the universe into the depths of the black cosmic void, which has no end, is not envisaged. Because the ever-expanding universal mass, having no spatial end in space and time, will rush into the depths of space, constantly winning unused territory from the black cosmic void. A prerequisite. The giant plasma bubbles of the universe that form future universes must not just be in space, but in the inner reactors of black space holes, which in turn must be in the black void of space. This is a completely understandable situation, and there is nothing fantastic about it. All this can be real and reasonable. If a super-huge plasma bubble is formed, it is brought to a pre-collapse state inside a giant black hole. To the necessary internal pressure to give the necessary acceleration to the parts of the flying universe in the future, due to the abrupt cessation of the work of the black cosmic hole. After that, the compressed future universe, abruptly freed from the pressure that compressed it in the plasma bubble, throws out into outer space its compressed flying cosmic matter, which will scatter to infinity. The end of the expansion of the universe. Of course, this is not true. My assumption is that the end of the expansion of the universe will have to slow down at the end of its expansion and then come to a complete halt. When meeting with parts of other universes moving towards each other, gently slowing each other down at the final stage of the final period of the formation of universes in a certain area of cosmic space, having no end. It is still difficult for our minds to imagine the distance, the time of expansion and the participation of all the universes participating in this process. This is where the most interesting thing comes, at least for my mind. I envisage the end of the expansion of the universe at its final stage of universal expansion and deceleration only when the expanding universe approaches parts of other expanding universes whose expansion is moving toward our universe. The meeting of the universes, in the total heap of their influence, will weaken the velocity of the circumferential boundary parts of the universes in a state of soft zero slow weakening of the boundary opposition. In the end, this will lead to a complete halt in the expansion of the universes. And now, my assumption, and the assumption of my energy form. There will be no movement of the universe in the opposite direction towards its compression. The black cosmic void is so infinite that there is no point in starting the reverse process of the expansion of the already formed universe for its movement in the opposite direction and its collapse. In the distant future, our universe, having reached its final expansion, meeting other parts of other universes, will simply have to hiss. What does this mean? You and I will still need to think carefully about this and talk about it, and not only with the most intelligent people on this planet, but also with other intelligent beings located in the universal outer space. That is why the ancients are interested in the constant formation of new universes in the black cosmic void, which are born in the inner reactors of black cosmic holes, giving natural birth to new universes. The expanding universe also takes an active part in the birth of new planets in the solar systems, displacing already formed planets around their stars due to the expansion of the universe, giving rise to the formation of new planets, which are replaced by new planets. This is also a natural process, with which the unreasonable do not want to agree in any way, not noticing what is really happening, while not offering anything. It is also clear that life existing in spiral galaxies implies the necessary movement and constant flight of spiral galaxies in outer space for obvious reasons. This is necessary so that the spiral arms of galaxies do not overlap with the already existing spirals of galaxies, so galaxies must be in constant flight, leaving more and more spiral arms as they move in space. From the author. The higher mind closely follows such topics, which people are already beginning to discuss, showing interest in it. You have to understand. Not only did my physical body and my mind and my brain on this planet take part in this publication, but I was also assisted in this by my energy form, which built the correct rationale for what was happening in outer space. A correct rationale for the formation of universes will further help to correctly understand the effects of the expansion of the universe on galaxies, on solar systems, and on the distances between planets, which change as they move away from the stars. Because the expansion of the universe acts differently on planets of different masses. Therefore, planets move away from their stars, to which they are attached, by the force of cosmic gravity, regardless of whether unreasonable people want to believe in it or not. People who are at the stage of development of their civilization on the planet cannot yet think about the interaction between the universes, only especially intelligent people who already care about all this, for whom this area of interaction of energy and mind already has a natural state. How for some people the game of chess has a calming effect, which calms their state and normalizes the work of their brain, making it easier for them to exist in this monotonous world, stupid far-fetched prohibitions that slow down development. Most of the information published in this publication is given to me by my energy form, for possible analysis by intelligent people who have already reached for a deep study of the cosmos and possible processes taking place in outer space. I understand. People living on planet Earth need to have fun, enjoying carefreeness, living their lives in their material bodies, enjoying life whatever it may be. But the most unforgivable thing for people who have reason is to watch how unreasonable, who do not understand what will happen in the future and what really needs to be done, confident in their actions, lead the disunited civilization of the planet, divided by borders into states, to confrontation and to a showdown between states going their own ways, not knowing where exactly, vaguely imagining the future. This is the path of the foolish, to nowhere. The civilization of the planet will not soon understand in which direction it is necessary to move and what really needs to be done in order to avoid making wrong decisions that hinder the development of the entire civilization on the planet. The most terrible thing is when stupidity, on the planet, in order to survive and dominate, begins to unite, leading the planet and the disparate civilization on this planet to disaster. Fantastic reality. The formation of universes in the black cosmic void. Author of the publication, Anatoly Sem. July 24, 2026.